Hey, Scott McGregor here with Lawrence Johns,
Right.
co-facilitator of Dudes in the Dome. And this is our fourth year of doing this annual men's retreat. And we're going to talk about like what our theme is this year. Lawrence, you want to share?
Yeah, so we've been talking just there about community. So the theme that we're going to use is community. And I'm very inspired by community at the moment because what we're looking at is when we say community, we like to think of all the good stuff, right? We like to think of getting together. We like to think of like the safety that comes with community and the connection that comes with community. But what we're going to be looking at is taking a bit of a risk here and looking at how might you have to show up to be able to build community? What would building community look like for you? What would the sacrifices look like to build security? What part of you might be willing to exhaust itself to build community? Like what is the price that we would be willing to pay, and can we pay it to actually build the community that's needed? So it's not just this one-way street of community lets us take what we need. How do we get into a position? How do we feel powerful enough in our lives so we can give what we can? So we can be the active, contributing, building members of community. And do we actually want that responsibility once we think of it? When we realize it's a two-way street, do we really want community? And are we willing to build it? I think is a really interesting question.
Yeah, I like that. Finding like how can I be in my power? What can I bring to community? What are the gifts that I'm not tapping into that can help me create the community and experience that safety, that connection, all the good stuff around community.
Yeah. How am I going to have to show up to make that possible for others?
Yeah. So we're going to be doing some work around that at Dudes in the Dome and sharing meals around the fire and other activities that include not just touching into community, but touching into connection, empathy, and all the things that really help us to building that community in a
Sounds good, doesn't it?
in a beautiful setting out in nature. Yeah. So check on the link below if you want to join us at Dudes in the Dome. Thanks, Lawrence.
See you later. Bye.